Oh, Christ. Let's just shake a start. Oh, sugar. There we go. Right. Oh dear. Hey up. Hey up. The tripod wants to go. It's going. This isn't a good start. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't fall over. Hey guys, and welcome to another live stream. We have Kelly Ashford, as you will have seen in the other videos. And we have some logos to run, because we're just going to run some of the favourites. Are going to be pretty easy to do, I would say. So we have two on the tracks already. We'll get those sorted in a minute. What we're actually going to do is the locos that we run will just be on the outside line. So Truro will swap tracks with the Duke Dog.
Yeah, sure.
Okay? Just because it's easier and I don't really want to run the inner track, and it's nice to get the shots of the locos on their own. So we're going to run as many as we can possibly do without being ludicrously bored, which we won't obviously, but you know what I mean. We don't want to just overkill because...
Of course not.
We do have a guest loco that will be running. We have Blossom the Ivet 2MT, who is blossoming beautifully in the sun in the corner.
Like a flower?
Yep. I'm just getting the chat up now. Right. While I do that, we will run the first loco of the day, which is the Bachmann Earl class, aka the Duke Dog. Speaking of dog,
that one heard you.
get that nicely running. Kelly, you keep an eye on that to make sure it's not going to crash and burn and explode and kill everybody on board.
Well, I do have one little theory. When I'm around, Great Western engines always perform faultlessly.
Do you know, I've only ever had two locos that have decided to try and die. Well, three locos that are actually a nuisance to live with, and do you know all of them are Great Western Railway locos?
Well,
however, they are all vintage, so it's fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah. But what's not to love about God's wonderful railway? Excuse my sniffing so.
Right, so if you're in chat, you can request locos and rolling stock and
whatever else.
Shenanigans, blah 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 blah. But we're running quite a bit anyway, so we'll just watch the Duke Dog run around for a bit. Getting the bottle of water.
It's thirsty work.
Indeed it is. Basically, we'll be leaving the camera in that position because it's a nice shot, but it's also lovely and sunny, and you get the view of the locos going past. So
careful. Going over.
Yeah, that's the ticket. I found the Beware of Train sign as well, which was behind the table.
Oh, so that's where it disappeared to.
Fell down the back. Unfortunately.
Well, at least it hasn't been damaged.
Yeah, that's true. Doing very well, the Duke Dog. So by the time this one is processed, the other two will be up first.
Okay.
So when you get back, you'll be able to watch my video from today, which is just a normal gaming one. I think I've uploaded one, and then the railway stuff as well. So lots of videos for people.
Okay.
And I will do a review of the LNER coaches at some point.
Yeah, because you haven't reviewed them yet.
No, I've reviewed the Great Western ones.
Yeah, but I want to see a review of the LNER
I will do one, yeah. I'll do one. I'm not sure when exactly, but I will do one. Right, the plan is to swap the tracks. Oh, look at that.
Perfection. Hang on. Hey,
Oh, sugar.
careful.
My fault.
Whoa, we got a runaway carriage. Go on.
Come and collecting the coaches.
You'll have to excuse my hair's falling out. I'm molting. Go on before it runs away. Go on. You got it.
So change of loco.
And a change of carriages.
Yeah. Pop the doot dog there. There we go. It's a gorgeous sight.
Pardon me.
Pardon you, Kelly. How does that look on there?
Anybody?
Yeah, just anyway. Unfortunately. Lovely, doesn't it? Nice to see Truro heading round.
Yeah.
Shall we get the next loco ready? Be fast and efficient. You can probably guess what is coming.
Well, it's an LNER one by the looks of those coaches.
Yeah. Turn the things off, Drew. Ta. Loco Leighton, hello.
Oh!
I'm in completely the wrong county.
You can't have.
I'm on the wrong account.
Oh.
It's my old birth. I'm signed in on my main account, so I will respond to your messages on my main account because
Yeah, sure.
the railway account is what I'm streaming on my phone, but my laptop is on my main account. So, if you would like to request any locos, I will try and fulfill that request. I have a large range of stuff. If you know what I have, then winner. If not, comment anything you would like, and I will see if I have it. And if not, then I will try and get as close as possible. It's time to get the big guns out now. The biggest loco that I own, and the most expensive.
And the ugliest.
No, and possibly the most beautiful loco, I think, because it is stunning. Love it. But also probably the least value for money as well, because it is just ridiculously expensive. Right, the four-wheel coaches I'm going to send to you because I don't need them. And pop them in the signing over there for me. Can you double header with Terry and Peckett? Yes. What Peckett do you want? W4 or B2? I assume the W4, but because I want it to be exactly right, just specify which one and I can do either. Don't mind.
B2.
What's the request? I know, but it's the request from the person. I want them to know which one they want, B2 or B4. because I do not mind. Right, until then, it's time to get the only loco that doesn't fit in the cupboard. Actually, no, the P2 doesn't, but I can detach the 10 doors, I can't I? 3, 4. Right, I will do that shortly. First, it is the time. It's time to get the Madman out, the biggest loco in the entire collection. It is what's known as the flagship of the collection. Look at this beautiful thing. Oh my god. I love to run this loco. It's one of the ones I like to run the most. We're at a beware of train sign away because it's blocking the sun. Excuse me, Kelly. There we go. See, the loco's a bit better now. Kelly is looking away, she doesn't like the hush hush. Why don't you like the hush hush, Kelly? It's nice.
Ugly.
How is it ugly? It's beautiful.
Ugly.
It's grey. It's
Ugly.
Got one worse anyway. The 66 is coming out in a bit. Look at this. It's enormous though, it is big. This is a big logo. Right, next two are going to be the Terrier and the W4 double heading. We'll put Terrier at the front, I think. I don't know what with. What do you want the W4 and Terrier with? Do you want wagons or loco laden put? Could be worse. Kelly, could be a diesel.
I'm not saying a word.
It is stunning though. I think it's incredibly beautiful.
Incredibly beautiful to you. It's, well, it doesn't stick like a diesel does.
I genuinely think that I wouldn't have got a different loco though. So that is the.
I hate that hush hush.
I don't know why you hate the hush hush so much.
She's ugly in shape. It's too heavy for a frame. I know that's the way she was built, but I hate her.
It's aerodynamic.
As much as I hate stinky boxes on wheels.
And see, I don't hate diesels either.
You don't, but I do.
I like a diesel. I'm getting a Class 47 in Network Southeast livery, which is absolutely stunning. Even you would probably approve of that when you see it.
Oh, I think not.
I think you will. I think you'll actually secretly like the Class 47 in Network Southeast. Mainly because Class 47s are preservation diesels as well. There was no rail tool, so they're very useful. But when the steam locomotive decides it wants to explode, which happens all the time because they're not very reliable, but it is what it is.
Steam engines are more reliable than stinky boxes on wheels any day.
Disagree, but it is what it is. I mean, reliability is boring when things are reliable. It's boring. Okay.
This little combo I approve of. Don't damage your rolling stock.
Trying to find a log jelly.
What are you looking for?
A wagon. You want 10 wagons behind these two.
Oh right, I see. You're looking for
And to put as many
Well,
as
you
I
need
can.
6 more.
I know. I've got 4 on the brake van. I'll do 10 wagons and the brake van, so there'll actually be 11 pieces of rolling stock.
So, how is it going to go?
I'm not sure yet. I've not got all of the wagons I need. So how many do I need? 6 more. Don't want that one.
Huh?
No, don't want that one. Commons, mustard and moi. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Right, these are going on. I'm a bit funny with rolling stock, as you can probably guess. Right, move that out of the way. Just gonna go that back. Then moi. Then commons, mustard. And then that.
It doesn't matter which way around you put it.
It does, it annoys me otherwise. Then these 2. Make sure, count up, this is 10. And then that.
2 red wagons together, and you're knocking the rest of it.
Make sure that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the brake van. Lovely.
Okay, hold on, let me put it back on. Whoops. I'm wrecking your railway.
Right, Terrier and the V4 coming.
Hang on, wait a minute, they haven't got the brake van. Now they have.
The other request is, can you have Virgin HST with 4-wheeled Great Western coaches? That's a wacky one. We'll do that after this one. From these 2 together. Lovely, lovely, slowly. And close the points. And Virgin HST. We need that next. There you go. Do you want the 2 ends? Do you want it Virgin HST 4-wheel coaches, Virgin HST dummy end, or do you want it just Virgin HST with 4-wheel coaches? That's the question. How beautiful these 2 are together.
Well, I have an affectionate soft spot for Mr. HST.
Don't mind a HST.
No. I never used to like their scream sound much, but I've gotten used to it. What a cute little pair those
I
are.
love the Terrier so much.
Well, what made you fall for the Terrier tank
I've
engine?
always liked the Terrier. I've never not liked the Terrier. 2 ends will be cool. So
Yeah, well,
the end as well.
She's cute. She's tiny.
In the best livery probably ever. I love improved engine green. I want more locos in improved engine green. I want an E1, the new one they're doing, that Rapido are doing. I think it's Rapido are doing it, an improved engine green. And then I want more yellow locos. I want the Highland Railways loco in yellow as well, because I like a brightly coloured loco. There's the dummy end.
Yeah, I don't have a HST on my railway.
You should get a HST.
But where would I find one in BR blue and grey?
eBay.
eBay, how much?
You get 40 quid for a really old one. Get like an old one. It
Really?
works. Yeah, ring-filled one like that. You get the ends like that.
Well, yeah, of course.
And then the middle coach and then the end for peanuts really, because if it's an old one. Eventually I'll have a full BR blue and grey consist, super detailed one.
Really?
I'm going to get the Network Flying Banana one,
Yeah.
the yellow one, new measurement train, and then I'm going to have more coaches for that, so I'll make that a larger consist. The one in here is our vintage. It's never really going to be ran. It's mainly going to be on show, mainly, but I will run it if it's ever requested. I'm going to have an LNER one as well, full consist LNER, so full 9 coach of that and full 9 coach BR blue and grey. And then a 5 coach Network
Well,
rail one, and then that as a 5 brake.
at the moment I'm one step closer to getting Hinton Manor Dapple style, so I'll wait till my payment for that goes through first.
Yeah, and then you could just go on eBay, type in Intercity 125 Hornby one, old one, it'll come up. They're quite cheap, so. Okay, it's edges and 2 engine and an LNER with the Christmas money when it gets to December. Oh, that's a good idea. The J72 is gorgeous. We could get it in the, is it the Great Eastern livery? The bright green one?
Northeastern.
NER.
Yeah, NER.
Northeastern Railway. That livery, stunning, I want one.
Remember when that one of mine was here?
Yes. And I wanted to steal it and keep it.
Well, you can't,
You sure?
because she's mine.
Unfortunate. Right, we'll stop these two in a minute. Do you want to get the consist ready? Put that one at the back of the coaches. And then that one at the front.
Okay.
Somebody wanted to see a really wacky request. I don't mind wacky requests. I do like them.
What's this wacky request?
HST with the Great Western Railway 4-wheel coaches in the middle.
That's a new one on me.
Well, it's a wacky request. It's different. Sam Strange gets those all the time. But they always derail and fail. It's quite funny.
Well, how do you think this one's going to go then?
Well, probably badly because the HST hardly runs. Well, it never runs.
You put that on first.
Come on, Virgin. You can do this. Come on! Right, I'll let him to warm up. Off the top.
Whee!
Across that one. There. There we go. Stop dying!
That's usually what Sam has to do when...
Come on! Don't like these old Ringfield things, they're horrible.
Are you sure it's not because of the wheels being dirty?
No, they're clean as anything. Cleanest wheels I've ever seen.
Oh.
To be fair, this rear one's a bit dirty. Don't put your hand on the track because it'll probably go straight through. It'll be painful. Bear with. Oh, sugar. Right, let's run it on that one. More powerful controller. Come on. Get some HST speed. Come on!
We're not getting
Stopped
anywhere.
again. Oh, I hate HSTs. Don't buy a Ringfield one. That's what I'm going to suggest you don't do. It stopped again. I can't reach. Stop stopping there. They don't have any pickups as well, which doesn't help.
Would a BR Blue HST work better than
That's
that?
a lot. That's even worse. When I say that doesn't run, I mean that doesn't run. You're lucky to get.
Is this a no-show then?
I'd rather it work because I need this HST. I like this one. It used to run very well. It's all Ringfield crap. They don't work, Ringfield motors. They just don't work unless they're warm.
No, he doesn't have a pacer.
I wish I had a pacer. I do want one.
Here's an interesting one. Can you do the Bachmann Class 03 and the Ruston Shunter and the Terrier triple heading 4-wheel coaches?
I've got lots of 4-wheel coaches to be fair. You could do like a massive consist.
Well, we've got one 6-wheel carriage as well.
Still out of the back. We are briefly going to be Stalled. Right, what I'm going to do is before we do the request, I'm going to stick on just a loco that will probably also not work. But I might give it a bash, see if it will.
Oh, yeah.
That is working. Okay, it's working. So we need to go
Oh,
on.
hey! You're not supposed to bash into the carriages.
Right, you keep an eye on those coaches, make sure they're behaving themselves.
Oh, I'm sure they'll behave. They're behaving for me. Whoops. Looks like a... Huh? What?
Coach didn't behave itself.
Yeah, and...
Oh, for God's sake, this track is so stupid.
Are you sure you cleaned it?
Shouldn't need cleaning. I'm not a cleaner. Might have to pay somebody to actually clean it. If anybody wants paying, I'll pay you £2 an hour to clean the track.
Don't bother.
I'm going to coaches for that now. She's running around doing nothing.
Well, at least Blossom has performed faultlessly.
Do you want to put Blossom on the middle line with these coaches that I'm going to put on?
Sure. She's getting a bit hot standing there. It's not good for her to get hot.
What?
She can haul about 6 or 7 of those.
Probably more. If you like fully went berserk.
Well,
We're not going to
riding behind her on the Severn Valley Railway, I've only ever known her to haul like 6 or 7.
Yeah. We can pull a lot more in model form then. There we go.
Okay, watch I don't tread on your toes. That's the
I'll
last thing I want to do.
Get this HST going. We might have to do some light maintenance.
Well, you don't have to do any maintenance with Blossom, I assure you.
I remember when I bought it, it was like really loud and horrible. And it was actually louder than Blossom.
Really?
Actually was, yeah. I'm not joking, it was terrible. And I had to solve it. So I just spoiled it. We solved everything.
It's always a... I'll have to run that out of the way. There.
That was dangling by its wires. Right. Hoping. Is Blossom misbehaving? Oh God,
Whoa.
forgot that was still on.
You should...
It isn't on. Oh, it is the above controls on. Right.
What are you trying to do? Scare me after death?
Right, let's get Blossom the Ivor 20 going.
She's quite noisy. Whoa! Hey!
That's derailed. It's just a fucking disaster. The track is an idiot. It's flipping filthy. Black as the ace.
There, watch it!
Look at him go! Look at him go! Right, the HST is sold. All it needed was a bit of oil.
There you go.
Come on, HST.
Yeah.
I do like the Virgin one. I think the coaches are gorgeous as well. I'm definitely going to get some more soon. I'm going to have to speak quite loudly because you probably can't hear me because Blossom is pretty loud. It was a very, very, very good runner. I'll give it that. There you go.
That's the craziest HST style train I've ever seen. Well, those are the proper coaches to go with it.
I will actually run it with the proper coaches in a bit. So what we'll do is we'll swap them over.
Yeah, good idea. Oh,
Blossom running beautifully. There you go. Blossom the Ive at 2MT. Running with perfect coaches.
she goes well with blood and custard coaches too.
Yep. I approve of the consist. That's how I would run it though.
Yeah, sure. Well,
The only thing I would do with Blossom is I would take the coupling off the front if I could.
well, don't, because...
If it was mine, I would.
Yeah, well, she was mine, so you're not gonna...
No, I'm not. But I don't like the big fat couplings on them. I like them on the 9S.
Yeah.
Because it looks fine. But I'm not a fan of it on that one.
Well, you ain't changing it.
You need it anyway because you do double headers, don't you?
Yeah, well, I don't double head very often, but
Yeah.
I do it sometimes. It's just that it's kind of a bit difficult to fathom how which engines of mine are almost exactly the same speed as her. And, well, I did double header once with another 2 engine, a black one, but I gave that one up. Blossom is either.
Right, so the next request, I will keep the HST running there.
Yeah.
Actually no, I can't, I have to swap lines. HST will go on Blossom's track. Then I'm going to get the Oak 3, the Ruston, and the Terrier.
Who is still on the track?
Still there, with every 4-wheel coach, including the little ones. So Annie Clarabelle, the LNR one,
The
Dublin
7 one.
the whole these. There you go, and that one.
Well, of course you can't run Annie without
We've got
Clarabelle, can you?
the Caledonian
Hang on,
one.
I'm going to have to put these down.
So the LMS one. We have a Great Western one. It's going to be a very portable train.
I'll say it's going to be very cool. Yeah.
And the Network Rail one, which we'll pop those up out of the way.
So, which order of this is going to go on, like?
I'm not sure yet. Right. Let's bring Blossom into a steady stop. So, right, I will remove the HST and pop it on Blossom's line. We need those 4-wheel coaches. HST will continue as was. We've got to 3 and the Ruston and the Terrier. They're coming. They're next. We've got the HST. Let's move those out of the way. Don't
Oh, sorry.
it take us, because of the style of train, it takes a while to set up certain things, so it's just a matter because it's live as well.
Can you bear with me over here?
Yeah. Right. Virgin coaches, with those. Yeah, I am looking to get some more, so I'll buy some more of these and then we'll have like a big rake. Of
How many more are you going to get?
Probably a consist of 5 in the middle, and then the 2 ends, so we'd have a 7 coach consist.
Yeah, sure.
And then we'd have 2 9s, an Eleniana Bear Blue and Grey.
Yeah, sure.
And then the Network Rail one, which is 5 in the middle till the end as well. So that's
Right,
7.
Blossom is going back in the bag.
Everybody say goodbye to Blossom.
Because
The problem with that is it's so fast it could fly off at any minute. So 9 second radius. Right, it's just a test of that not stopping every 5 minutes.
are we going to keep these on as well?
Yeah, all the 4-wheel coaches. They're 4-wheel coaches.
Well, why didn't you put the Great Western on first and that's the other?
Because I didn't want to, I wanted to otherwise. Why does that keep stopping?
It's only stalling.
I don't want it stalling more.
Well, she's not quite stalling. He's still going. Okay, that's a long way.
Got 3 locos going there.
Um,
Ruston at the back. That might take your fingers off, so be careful. The speed it's going, I wouldn't want that hitting me. Jesus Christ.
and those coaches at the back, that's good. What's going on next, the 03?
03 and then the Terrier at the front.
Okay, drag it back a bit.
He's dying up here. Don't die. Sorry.
Bear with me, folks.
Just follow it. In the front.
This will be interesting. I've never seen a formation like this before.
All of the 4-wheel coaches and 1 6-wheel coach. The problem is that Ruston is really slow.
Oh, that's alright. It's always good to put the slowest engine at the back. That is doing a proper speed.
Stop. That is a very long train actually for these size of locos. This area is wheel spinning a bit because it's trying to pull the 2 diesels as well, which are quite heavy.
But hey, she's managing.
Go on, Terrier. There we go.
Go on, baby. Do
Great Western
the
4-wheel coaches,
motion.
then we've got the Railroad LMS, then the Caledonian, then the Southern, then the LNER, then the Great Western Railway, then Annie and Clarabelle, then the Network Rail coloured track management coach, and then we've got the LNER 6-wheel coach and the LNER 4-wheel parcel wagon.
You mean luggage van?
Parcel wagon. It's the same thing, basically.
Okay, I'm not arguing.
So it's quite a large one. Right, if anybody has any more requests, please get those in chat now, because I'm going to put another loco on after this, so it'll be after the next loco when they are taking place. Jesus. Busy.
She was only asking if I...
Yeah, he wants some drink.
Well...
These 3, look at these. Lovely and slow. A bit of peace and quiet, because we haven't got Blossom screaming or the HSD. This one, the BL Blue and Grey one that we have, just doesn't work much anymore, unfortunately. It is what I call massively on its last legs, so we don't run it. We will keep it, and it will be in the collection pretty much forever. But it'll rarely run. If it's ever requested, we would, but you are not allowed to request that today because I can't be bothered with it. Mainly. Which is cruel, I know.
Well... I suppose, as a little bit of a bonus, if anybody requested a certain tram engine, I might be willing to give Toby another run.
Please somebody request Toby.
If anybody wants to see him, that is.
I want people to request him. Because I want to see Toby.
Because, in fact, he's never been in a live stream, has he?
It was in the last one,
Well, yeah,
I
but...
think. Can't remember that.
Well... I'm sure he wouldn't mind being the second one. He's still working. He's working well.
Right, I think what we will do is stop these ones. I think I'm then going to stick on...
Thank you.
I think we will then stick on a few more nice locos actually, because we've got quite a lot of locos that don't appear in live streams often. So I think there's quite a lot more we can do. We just don't want awkward ones, really. do the Terrier and Toby pulling a goods train, but the Ruston beating one of the wagons. We can do that. I'm not complaining.
Okay.
So Toby is on his way.
Can I just put that there?
Yeah.
Don't knock it.
Right. So the plan of action is Ruston in a wagon. Opie Shunter goes to bed. Night night. And then the Terrier, which is getting a lot of love today, is going to be back out doing some stuff. Oh, sugar. This is like a fucking bomb site in here now.
They don't want Henrietta?
I don't think so. Maybe we just get Henrietta out and then put that behind Toby because it's like compulsory. And then we'll put the goods train behind with the Ruston in.
These are runaway coaches, they don't want to stay.
Oh, what's that? It's because they're very light. Because they're designed for small engines to pull. They're made quite light. So, right, yeah. Toby is going to come here.
Okay, we'll get all those coaches off first. Behind
the Terrier. Terrier at the front. The Terrier is probably the first.
It's a good job Toby's got a front coupling hook.
Because the Terrier's probably faster than Toby. That's why. Goods train with Ruston in. Unfortunately, unlike Sam, I'm not a Warwell fanatic, so I don't have any Warwells.
Let me put Toby on
so
first.
He's going to have to go in a large wagon, I assume. Put the Lomac in as well, which I'm not putting the thing on. Can hopefully fit in that one. Ah, it will. It will fit in there. His coupling doesn't fit, but actually, to be fair, that's brilliant because it holds it in perfectly well. Nicely does it. Right, that's quite a heavy wagon, that, you know. Well, the only problem is Tim doesn't have a coupling. It's fine. I'll put the Lomac first. Oh no, have we got Henrietta?
Oh yes. Excuse me. Need to get back again. Henrietta should help. And I do have an extra LNER coach myself. That's for Paul's.
Right, so if we put Henrietta there, then we've got the Ruston in a wagon, and then the Lomac with a Jag F-type on it.
Toby doesn't like going without Henrietta.
We need it for couplings anyway. There we go. Right. See these two go.
Toby, oh Toby, what will become of you?
Look at the Terrier wheel spinning.
I'd say those two nearly match each other in speed.
The Terrier's wheels are going round madly.
I think it's because she's found a match. What do you say?
Toby's quite slow. I do like that Virgin HS steering, it's a beautiful concept. You know, I think the colours are lovely.
And Toby's eyes are moving from side to side if you look carefully.
He's very happy.
He's very happy, yeah.
He's out on a lovely sunny day. Come on, Toby. And then the Ruston is enjoying his ride.
I think Toby's enjoying his first double-headed trip. He's never double-headed with any engine before. So I think that was a very nice request.
I think it's a very good request.
It's a bit like Sam, he sometimes gets a Thomas and Friends themed request. And because I'm a chief mechanical engineer on his channel, I can get a free request on his live streams. Plus, I'm going to remind him 2 weeks before my birthday to put in a special personalised birthday video for me.
Right. Ruston's going away. So is Toby, I believe.
Yep.
Get this bad boy out.
Toby thanks the requester for asking for him. Because
Loco Leighton says best be off now. Bye. Hello. Right. What am I saying? Hello for? Okay. See you soon. What the hell?
is everything okay?
Everything's gone for you, Lally. Full screen. Exit screen. Where's the...
You wouldn't mind my snitching a bit of your blue tag, would you? Just a smidge.
How much do you need? My phone's not got much battery life left. Right, I think we'll only do a few more because my phone isn't wanting to live much longer. So, you know what it's like? You say the word live stream and it suddenly has no charge. Think that we'll just sit back and relax and watch this one because this is just a nice logo to run. Really stuck. It's not really within at all.
Thanks for the bit of blue tag.
You want to put it over there? There you go.
Here's the rest of it.
Don't need it. Right.
I know I haven't done much filming myself today, but I want to save my camera battery. I'm sure you can understand that.
Watch the gorgeous swing but let's go around a bit. I promised you it would. It's in today. It is beautiful though, isn't it? Even you would admit it's beautiful.
She won't ever grace my railway.
I know. Well, I genuinely have a vision of what the railway will look like eventually when I've got my own place. And my collection will rival the size of Sam's trains, I'm not joking.
Are you sure you can manage to do that?
Yeah. I've got 45.
Yeah, but he's got a lot more than you.
He's got a lot more, but what I'm saying is the variation of locos
Oh.
will rival his. So you know how he's got lots of different classes? I will have probably more, because I genuinely, there's very, very few locos that I dislike. There's very few. And there's a lot of locos I would buy. Just for collection purposes, to be honest. Like, for example, this 28XX is my DCC fitted one. But I will get a 2884 in black. The reason it's DCC fitted is because I'm going to get a DCC controller eventually, so I can run it super slow. Because I can have proper freight trains with it. But if I got a 2884 I wouldn't, because they run perfectly well on DC, perfectly slow enough, so.
Pardon me.
It's just a superb loco. Would I get another 2800 class? Probably not, because I love this one too much. But I do want a 2884 in black. Just very similar, obviously. And there's a lot of locos I would have like a huge about.
I wonder what my steam engines would think of a BR Blue and Grey HST on my Cat Valley Steam Railway.
I think they'd be happy to see it because it would be nice, wouldn't it?
Nice. Well, yeah, I've just admitted I do have an affectionate soft spot for it.
This Virgin one is the only HST that I would have that's a classic HST. So obviously I've got the BR Blue and Grey one in there, but that's sort of withdrawn out of service now. So you won't really see that anymore running. Very rarely anyway.
But you say I can get it quite cheap on eBay.
Could get one quite cheap on eBay. But my BR Blue and Grey one is withdrawn now, officially from service. Mainly because it just doesn't work very well.
But the Virgin one.
The Virgin one isn't withdrawn because I'm just going to keep looking after it. I'm going to regularly service it, but on a clean track and everything, it runs perfectly. It's going to have a 5-coach consist in the middle eventually, so it'll be a 7-coach unit. I'm then looking eventually when I've got the big layout and stuff eventually, or just to be honest, soon. I'm going to get some more HSTs, some proper ones. So I'm going to get BR Blue and Grey with the 7-coach in the middle, so it's a 9-coach consist. I'm then going to get Network Rail New Measurement Train, that's a 7-coach consist with the 5 in the middle. That's the yellow one. Then the LNER red and white. There's a 9-coacher. Then I'm going to get a Intercity 225, which is the Class 91 with the DVT on the end in Intercity Swallow.
Well, I kind of like that livery as well, BR Blue and Grey being my favourite.
But that's all to come in like the long term. It's nothing that's going to happen really. I need to build, to be honest, I need to build just diesels up really.
Those stinky horrid boxes on wheels.
I do want Boko actually. Would you approve of Boko?
Well, since he's a Thomas and Friends character, I would approve of that one.
If I got a Class 28. The Class 28 is Boko.
Okay, you got me.
Oh, there you go. It doesn't have Boko's face on it, but it'll be the same class of loco. It is a Boko.
Well, if you can get a Boko look-alike, then
I can't get a bright green one. I can get a dark green version of Boko. I would get a Class 28 to do like a Boko.
Well...
Or Kobo is not known as Boko.
Well, the proper name is Kobo, but with the Thomas and Friends character, they changed it round to...
Because Kobo just sounds crap, doesn't it?
Yeah, Boko is better. Yeah. In the meantime,
yes.
Since you're so attracted to Toby, do you think you might get him?
Not for a while, I don't think. Oh, sugar. How long have we been going? Ah dear. Call this a day in a bit. I'm trying to take the wax one so well though.
I always add music to my running sessions.
I don't do it for copyright purposes. Because then I can't get monetized if I ever do.
Well, all it is copyright claim. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean that you can't use the music at all.
I know, but you can't earn money off it if you ever
Well,
was in the situation to.
True, but I don't put videos on my channel to earn money. That's why I like to use music. Like I had 2 Sonic the Hedgehog Zone tunes in the birthday video I created for Sam. He liked it.
Right, request is a long passenger train with Terrier and a GWR loco.
Which GWR engine?
Well, I think that the 94XX is going to be the best for the Terrier.
Okay, how many coaches are we talking about?
I can't fit that many on the layout.
So how many could you fit?
But I'll do 6 so they all match.
Okay.
Should be those 3 and the Pullmans. The final request of the day. Because after this, it's going to be the last train. Because at the hour marker, we're going to finish the video at some point. So I will. We will put the Terrier at the front because I think it's going to be the one that's going to need the to be at the front because of its speed. But then I'm going to put the 94XX because it does all the load lugging basically. Where the coaches are. So I need Pullmans, so 1, 2, 3. They all match nicely with each other.
Hang on, whoa. Oops, sorry, little terrier. Oh, sure.
This is quite a long passenger train for a Terrier to be at the front of. I mean, it's not for the 94, but. Right, Terrier at the front.
Watch I don't smash you in the face.
It's not on. There you go. No, there you go. It's on. They work really well together.
They do.
Might be possibly my new favourite double header. I like it a lot. Oh, look at them two together. Aren't they beautiful? Look at that. Tell you what, 94 double X is huge, isn't it, compared to the Terrier?
Well, yeah, the terriers are only tiny packages. I guess that's what gives them the cuteness factor. I could be wrong. What do you think?
Got quite big wheels though, haven't they, for the
Yeah.
size? And we end up with a lot of Terriers though.
Well, you said you only wanted like 4 or 5.
That's a lot.
Not really.
It is. That's a lot of Terriers. I want an A1X and BR line black. I want the KSR blue one.
Cantonese Sussex
Yeah.
Railway.
I want an SECR one.
Right, okay.
Possibly an LSWR one. So that's 4 of the Terriers as well as my improved Indian green one.
What about a terrier in GWR green?
I have been looking at that. I've been sort of wanting that, but it's too expensive. So. Plus, it just doesn't.
Well,
Terriers are always an exciting, vibrant colours, aren't they? Whereas Great Western Terrier isn't
well,
for a terrier.
before I had my newer terrier Leadenhall, I had two others. One in BR Black, lined BR Black, and the other in
SECR. Didn't you have it in SECR green and red?
yeah, Southeastern and Chatham
Yeah.
Railway Green.
I want that livery as well. For a terrier, I want SECR. I do like a terrier. They're just usually beautiful. They're just gorgeous. They're just nice little logos. And they always run perfectly.
They're handling all 6 coaches well.
The terrier would
Never manage all that on a row.
It would not even pull the back 3. It wouldn't pull the backman ones up the hill because they're heavy. But it's because the 94XX is the load lugger, so the terrier can just run at its normal pace, and the 94 does all the work as it should be. Because the 94XX doesn't even think that's a train because it's that strong, that heavy, so doing so well. HST does look fantastic on the layout, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine a full version of that though as well, full chat.
Well, with me, for a HST, I could possibly only fit the 2 power cars on the motor one and the dummy one, add just 1 carriage in between.
You probably fit 2 or 3 on your layout.
I'm not sure with the Mark III coaches, but with the Mark 1s on the outside track, I can just get away with 4. I'm not sure it would be the same with the Mark IIIs because they're a bit longer.
If you got an old HST, the coaches are not scaled right, so they're quite short. So
I think I'd just stick to 2.
2 like that
Yeah.
would look good on your layout. So if you ordered another HST coach, the blue and grey one, you get 2, like that one. You get 2 of those.
Yeah.
Put them in a minute.
Well, I have a pair of BR Blue and Grey Mark 1 coaches.
Yeah. You could stick those in the middle.
Yeah, but they wouldn't look quite the same.
Yeah.
I keep them for the likes of Hinton Manor because she has hauled them on the main line.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, but those are for preserved steam engines only. I know I'm sounding like an awkward cuss, but who cares?
Right. I think we'll call this a day because my phone is literally on its
Dead.
last legs.
Well, not
So,
quite.
massive thank you to all of you who have watched the live stream. Thank you to Kelly for bringing Blossom down and even running Toby for me. It was very nice. I love Toby, he's nice, he's cute. I love Toby. Anyway, yeah, we'll do another one very soon when you next come, which don't know when that'll be. Probably towards the back end of this year. There'll be other live streams, this, that, and the other, more videos, etc. So, put the notification bell on, etc. Blah blah blah. Go and help Kelly get to nearly 500 subscribers. We need to get her to 500. So go and sub now. Link in the description below on all the new videos. And until then, or until next time, so bye for now. Are you gonna say bye?
Goodbye, everybody.
There you go.